You've felt things. Again, strange ones. Moments you couldn't explain, even after everything you learned before. And yet, they still didn't have names. Or at least, you thought they didn't. But they do. And once again, you're about to see your own mind in a way you never have before.
Opia. Opia is the strange feeling you get when you lock eyes with someone for too long. It's not just eye contact, it's exposure. It feels like they can see through you, like your thoughts are no longer private. And suddenly, you look away. Not because you want to, but because staying feels too real.
Anecdote. Anecdote is when your life slowly turns into stories you tell instead of moments you live. You don't experience things fully anymore. You just think about how you'll describe them later. It's like your life becomes a highlight reel instead of something you actually feel. And without noticing, you stop living in the present.
Ellipsism. Ellipsism is a quiet sadness. The realization that you will never know how the world continues after you're gone. You'll never see the future. Never know how stories end. Never witness what comes next. And somehow, that feels heavier than it should.
Exulansis is the moment you stop trying to explain yourself. Not because you have nothing to say, but because you know they won't understand. So you stay quiet. Not out of peace, but out of exhaustion. Adrenitis. Adrenitis is the frustration of realizing how long it takes to truly know someone. You meet someone interesting. You feel the potential. But you also realize understanding them fully could take years. And maybe you'll never get that time. Rückkehr Unruhe. Rückkehr Unruhe is the uneasy feeling before returning to your normal life. After a trip, after a break, after a moment of escape. You know you have to go back, but something inside you resists it. Not loudly, but enough to make you uncomfortable. Joska. Joska is the conversations you have in your head, over and over again. Imaginary arguments, perfect replies, things you wish you had said, or things you hope to say. And somehow, they feel more real than reality itself. Onism. Onism is the frustration of living only one life, one timeline, one path. There are infinite possibilities, but you only get one. And no matter what you choose, you will always wonder about the lives you didn't live. Xenocene. Xenocene is the feeling that time moves faster as you grow older. Days blur. Years disappear. Moments don't last like they used to. And you begin to realize time isn't slowing down. You were just noticing it too late. Ambido. Ambido is the quiet beauty of a small moment. The sound of rain, the warmth of sunlight, the feeling of just being there. Not thinking, not worrying, just existing. And for a second, that's enough. Chrysalism. Chrysalism is the calm you feel when you're safe inside, while chaos happens outside. Rain hitting the windows, storms in the distance. But you are warm, still, protected. And somehow, that contrast feels peaceful. Lachesis. Lachesis is the strange desire for something intense to happen.
Not because you want pain, but because you want change. Something that breaks the routine. Something that makes you feel alive again. Even if it's chaotic,